Welcome back to Ancient Domains of Mystery. Let's see if I can get it to open for me now that my recording software is running. Black screen, weird little window in the corner, and we're back. Oops, still black screen in the recordings. There we go. Got it. Awesome. If I was a good Let's Player, I would cut that first few minutes out, but I'm too dang lazy. Load game. Orc, a female, level 22, rattling duelist. Alright. Let me look at our inventory. Okay. Do we have a waterproof blanket? I think we do. Just want to double check that real quick. Kind of important. Uncursed. Oh, we have two blessed ones too. So with blessing a third one? Probably not. Yeah, we're good. Just need to make sure our equipment won't rust. Eternium does not rust. I do not know what kind of metal a necklace of rapid healing is made out of, so we'll take that off. Adamantium, I don't believe rusts. Cloak of protection won't rust. That is an artifact. That's crystal, which won't rust. I don't know what our rings are composed of, so we'll have to take them off, make sure they don't rust. Racers of speed, I don't know what they're composed of, so we want to take it off, make sure it does not rust. Turning boots won't rust. Longbow won't rust, I don't think. Arrows can rust, we'll take that off. Of course, the other orb of elemental water gives us will plus 10. What does the cornucopia give us, and do we have it on us? We don't. Well, we'll keep the will plus 10 then. Alright. We're actually going to put on a different helmet. Uncursed Helm of Water Breathing. I just want to see something else real quick. As a backup. Just in case. Ring of the Fish. We have a Ring of the Fish too, just in case. This should have given away what we're doing. You suddenly discovered an underwater stairway leading downwards. Just as soon as we move into the tile, it's awesome. Normally, we're going to pretend that didn't just happen. I would have to search repeatedly, and eventually you would find the entrance. And you can find it anywhere in this body of water. All you have to do is search for it. Or move around, whichever works. I think searching may be more effective. But we are going to go down into this cave. No special message. You would think there would be one. But this is the water dragon's lair. And so we're down here. And the level spawns the same every time. We do not want to aggro the mobs in here, if possible. And you'll have to excuse me, it's been a while since I've been in here. Oh, I accidentally aggroed a mob. Oops. Let's try to kill it real quick. Shouldn't be too much of a threat at this point in the game. Anyway, as I was saying, level's the same every time. You can memorize the layout. I can't remember. I'm going to play like a noob. So, there's something on the ground. We don't want to pick it up. If we do, you're washed away for 90 damage. Oh wow, he's tough. Seems to panic. Let's chase it down and finish the job. We don't want to pick that up, because if we do, there is a certain beastie in here that will become hostile. Whereas if we don't pick anything up, she will not be hostile. So that is our game plan, and I think I've gotten this completely lost. We're not supposed to be up here. Again, nice looking item. We're not going to pick it up. There we are. Ooh, it's another one of these guys. They're pretty tough. And there's a whole bunch of items on the ground. Look at that. We are going to look at them because there may be some items we haven't identified that we'll see them here. I think there could also be artifacts as well. If there's an artifact, we might consider stealing it. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen an artifact down here. But we will take a look at what she has. Is there nothing there? Nothing in that space. So sometimes things will spawn down here that'll rust away because we're underwater. Blue amulet, we haven't identified that. Ruby amulet, haven't identified that. Carrot juice. Something just attacked us apparently. Uncursed rusty red crown. It's another one of these guys. Ooh, okay, luckily you do get a warning message before you try to pick up. Something interesting here. So I was using the pickup command to just pull up the menu of the items that were on the ground. I didn't think that would trigger this warning. I thought it would let us go ahead and look at them. But apparently not. So just to re-explain what I was talking about. So if you press the pickup command on a pile, it pulls up a menu. You can look at what's on the ground, but you don't necessarily have to pick anything up. So I thought that wouldn't trigger the warning. I thought it would only trigger the warning if I physically tried to put something in my inventory. But apparently just by using that menu to look at something triggers the warning, which means it would also trigger her to become hostile. But luckily, we do get the warning. Do not dare to take that, mortal, says a booming voice in our head. Do you want to take something nonetheless? No. I don't think so. Lots of good stuff on the ground, though. The items are already starting to rust. A lot of gold. But this is a dragon. Shyssiryxius? Shyssiryxius? I think that may be how you pronounce it. The female great water dragon. Peaceful, not injured. Excuse me, not injured. Press more for monster memory. She's also standing on some metal boots. Water dragons. This water dragon is... Oh, water dragons this large are extremely rare in any but massive bodies of water, as most require very large ranges for hunting and treasure accumulation. This creature manages to be bulky and sleek at the same time, with large membranes between clawed fingers and fins along the entire body, from fanged head to the powerful swishing tail. The eyes glow silently beneath the nictitating membrane, allowing excellent vision under most circumstances, especially when hunting for prey or additional treasures for the horde. They are the fiercest when defending their treasure or their young, and that last statement is a hint as to what she is all about. The Great Water Dragon has an average speed of 117. Let us chat with her. Hast ye seen my baby? And that's all we need to do here, so let's leave. Oh, another one of these guys. They're actually pretty tough. I was expecting us to have more problems with them than we did. Our swimming just increased. In that case, let's kill an eel, just for the heck of it. Another one of these. Okay, cool, we're done with that. Horrible Dorn Beast. Let's evade. We're ambushed by a wandering giant. Well, that was her mistake. Did we ever clear the hidden campsite? Yes, we did. So, back to town. And as you all know, somewhere around here is a baby water dragon. Where has the baby water dragon gone? We must find him. Usually he's around the middle of town. Surprised we're not seeing him. There he is. More. A small dragon, scaled in dark blue, its yellow beady eyes filled with sorrow as it howls to the sky. As you approach the poor thing, you're filled with pity, seeing the dragon crying its head off now and then makes your heart break. The baby water dragon has an average speed score of 90. He's pretty adorable. Let's talk to him. Mommy? Question mark. Do you want to tell Blup, the baby water dragon, about the water dragon cave? Yes. Blup, the baby water dragon, looks at you with a giant... looks at you with a bright smile on his face. Honestly? Suddenly, Blup, the baby water dragon, folds his wings and soars in the sky. With incredible speed, he disappears in the horizon. Last thing you hear is a distant cry of, Mommy! You feel as if you're behaving in proper form. Now, I don't think you actually have to visit her again to get the award for this, or the reward for this, but I just want to go down and see if her dialogue has changed. So, we don't immediately get a reward, but after a certain amount of time passes, one of her messengers will bring it to us. Dang, those things are tough. Chat. The reward will be sent you as soon as ye no longer art in such grave danger of losing it. Be patient. So there you go. So she will be hooking us up with a trident, which is an amazing thrown weapon. It's a demon slayer, if I recall. Yeah, we'll fight him, why not? And let me see what we have in our inventory. I think we have enough fire resistance to go into the Tower of Eternal Flame right now. And that will probably be our next goal. We need to drop everything burnable that we don't need. We have a ring of ice which will protect our inventory, and fireproof blanket that will protect our inventory. But there's always a small chance that something will get burned regardless. So my suggestion is to just drop everything you don't need. or anything that you highly value, such as the bracers of lifting, that won't be of any particular use to you in there. You definitely want to take a sling with us, because there's certain potions we might want to launch at it. I also want to make sure we're not weighed down. Oh, hold on one second. My cat is knocking on the door. Alright, the cat has been let back in. I'm sure you guys were entertained by my short absence. Does the Ring of the High Kings grant fire resistance? I don't remember. Because if it does, why are we wearing a Ring of Fire Resistance when we can wear a Ring of the High Kings? Let me check the wiki. Oh. So we go to the wiki. This is an instructional video right now. Very educational. Ring of the High Kings. ADOM. That's what we type into Google. Alright, hold on here. Cat wanting love and affection, and he shall receive it with one hand while I play with the other, or more to say, while I Google with the other. Great error identification information, which will be difficult to read on mobile devices. When worn, DVPV, we know that. When used in melee combat, we don't care. When used as a missile, we don't care. It grants resistance to fire, it grants resistance to poison, it grants resistance to cold, it grants resistance to shock. So yes, let's wear that. Oh, well, we need to finish dropping things first. You're still burdened. I don't really want to be burdened when we go in here. What are we carrying? It's heavy. Torches. We definitely don't want to lose our fireproof blankets. Staff of the Swirling Mind's pretty heavy, but I like it. I'd like to keep it on us if possible. go. We're no longer burdened. That's good. So you just don't feel ya. Anything else we can drop? It matters. Not really. Alright. Yes, let's fight them. You know, hold on. There's a potion I want that is down in our stash. So let's go get that. Slings are at level 2, bows at level 3. Let's practice with our sling for a minute. Well, we don't really have any good ammunition, do we? The ancient chaos worm, who is the boss in the fire temple, tends to be especially weak against certain potions. They can be used to stun him or do large amounts of damage. And although I think we're going to be able to take him without too much trouble, I'd like to have those potions on hand just in case. That way if we do have a problem, we can deal with it. Good? Not really. End up just going back through a lot of the same items down here. Then again, sometimes you find something new and useful. A lot of trolls down here tonight. Let's try on that road real quick. Just a junk road. Jump quarterstaff. We could take the dwarven children down with us and murder them, but that seems rude. Let's use the staff. Magical insights, which is amazingly useful. Now, note slow monster, that may be useful. Look at all those spells we've learned. We just get 168 castings of that, or do we already have some castings of the spell? Because we got 168 castings of that spell. That's whew, that's kind of crazy. Whew, 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 whew. Wild. Very wild. Drop a robe, it's just dead weight. Piece of junk, really. Alright. Anything we need here? I think I read the Staff of Unearthing Secrets shows you all of the hidden doors on the level. But don't quote me on that. We have any Dragon Slayers while we're here. An arrow of slaying, we'll take it though. Nothing of dragon slaying. Plus, we're going to divinity summoning that we're going to keep right here for now. Someone suggested 7-link boots. I'm inclined to agree with them on that. But we don't need it right now, so let's just wait. No reason to use it now and then need it for something else later. We have 4 potions of cure corruption, so I'm going to take the 2 of those. The blessed one and one that isn't blessed. And I'm going to bless one of the ones that aren't blessed. Well, we actually bless the cursed one. And then we have potions of invisibility, don't we? We have a potion of invisibility. Let's take some more. I'm deliberately waiting on the potions to gain attributes because they're more useful at a point in the game where it's harder to increase your stats. So what you want to do is get where it's really hard to get those increases and you're already hitting a lot of your caps, because that will actually push your stats above your cap if you need them to. So that's pretty cool. Let's do some dipping real quick. Oh, wrong button. Dip that into a potion of holy water. Dip those into a potion of holy water. Thought we picked up that potion, cursed potion to cure corruption, didn't we? Apparently not. Ooh, we gotta fix that. Am I losing my mind? Thought we had a cursed potion of pure corruption. Do we have a search here? Enter, filter by text. Am I spelling corruption correctly? Uncursed. Few items. Filter. 2 potion. Oh, I guess I already dipped it. Did I? Oh, I did, and I'm just crazy. That's fine too. Don't worry about it. Ugh. So I spent Friday and Saturday at a local festival that is run by a nonprofit board that I'm part of. So I was out there all day Friday, both running a booth for a client of mine and helping to get the festival set up. That was exhausting, especially since it was raining most of the day. And then that night we had a vendor that needed to check in at 6 a.m. for Saturday morning. Normally we don't allow that, but we made an exception in this case for various reasons. And someone needed to be there. So I got to sleep in my office and then get up at 6 a.m., make sure that they were checked in, and go back to sleep for just a little bit, get up, do more logistical fun, and more booth operating. Luckily the rain died down. It's a lot of fun, but it was exhausting. Whew, I'm so tired and so sore today. Still, it was a good time. It's for a good cause. It helps bring people into the area, builds community, helps out the businesses, gives the businesses some exposure. They're all small businesses. I mean, it's not like we're out driving sales to Walmart here. Tarnished amulet. Don't know what that is. You know what? We have some castings of Identify. Oh, why did that not work? No, I don't want to exhaust myself casting a spell. We can't even cast that. Hold on. I'll try to remember to drop it at the entrance. They have some new previews out of Ultimate ADOM, the sequel, that I hear is going to be really impressive. It's actually going to be a collection of games made for different platforms. Seems very ambitious. Interested to see what all these factions are about in the new game. Should be really cool. I don't know if it's going to be the same sort of thing as Jade. Jade looked very interesting. I'm not sure it would be as accessible to many players, but then again, let's be honest, ADOM is not accessible to a lot of players. Maybe to roguelike players, but not to your average Xbox Halo player, though I'm sure they wouldn't really be interested in ADOM sequel anyway. I don't know, but Jade looked really good to me. I'm sad it never got finished. I don't know if this is going to be as open-ended as Jade, but I'm sure it'll be excellent, even if just in a different way. We never switched out our ring. There we go. And I think we have enough sources of fire resistance. So normally, as it says there, the air of this level is searingly hot. Normally, you would take damage every step in here from the heat. You have enough fire resistance, which fire resistance stacks. You can have fire resistance intrinsically from eating corpses, fire resistance from equipment, etc. If you have enough fire resistance, you don't take damage, but your equipment will still be burned by the heat. If you have a ring of ice and fireproof blankets, that counteracts the item destruction. For the most part, sometimes you still get unlucky and equipment will be destroyed. This is where the next Orb Guardian is. And it's a tension room filled with Ogre Kings. He doesn't care about us. Let's kill him. Let's kill all of them. The uncursed potion of education on the ground is shattered by the heat. That's unfortunate, but unavoidable. So yeah, I mean, what happens here is if an item falls to the ground that would be destroyed by the heat, it will be destroyed just like your equipment would be if you didn't have a ring of ice. Let's take those. That'd be good. But as I was saying, so if you go further in the dungeon after the water temple, you eventually come across some stairs that are blocked by fire. You can't go any deeper. After you clear this dungeon, that door opens. Suddenly feels stronger from eating corpse. Excellent. I'd like that potion before it's destroyed. What is it? Oh, it's just a blessed potion of poison. Yeah. Not a potion of education, which would have been amazing. See, I'm not even sure they should spawn monsters in here that... Or, excuse me, they should not have items dropped from the monsters in here that are not immune to fire, because it begs the question, how were the monsters carrying the items in the first place? Ooh, fire drake corpses. Yes, let's eat it. You're done eating the uncursed fire drake corpse. Your stomach seems to be burning in bright flames. It's like we would not carry items that aren't fireproof into here. Why would they? Or are they like their own fireproof blankets? I'm not sure. Probably best not to explore in here too much, because it, again, we do have some slight risk of having our equipment destroyed, but we seem to be doing good so far. Let's see how we handle this red dragon. Very well. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. First necklace, rabies resistance. Sling bullets. These fire giant kings are pretty tough, though. Ooh, we'll eat his body, too. He feels strong. May have to eat some stomaceptia by the end of this. Up we go. The air on this level is searingly hot. Ocean water. We'll take it. First wand of item detection. We'll take it. Fire brew. All the elemental temples have brews. I'm searching. Your equipped uncursed cloak of protection is burned to ashes. Ooh. We have a replacement cloak? We don't. As I said, there is a small chance of your equipment being destroyed. even with the Ring of Ice. You can stack Rings of Ice. That is a thing, so you can have 2 blessed Rings of Ice, and it'll reduce the chance of item destruction even further. Oh, that looks terrifying. A whole room full of greater claw bugs. Let's not aggro them. Oh, I really want to just lock this door and move on, but then we have to come back down, and when we leave, we're going to have to be quick. Let's see, can we kill them? It'll be difficult, because they can penetrate armor. Yeah, I think we're doing fine. As you see, though, our armor does no good against them. Advanced level 23. Cool. Tactics. Courage. Dodge. Alertness are all skills we would like to increase. Let's do dodge. Maxed it. Continue. Where are our stats? Nothing's at cap. Ooh, our max toughness is really high. Okay. I'm actually going to withdraw. We're taking too much damage right now. It's a ring. Cursed Jade ring. Lock it for now. Let's explore the rest of the level while we heal. The Amulet of Regeneration is really helping us. Oh, that's some sling bullets. Let's take it. Surprised by how well we're handling these claw bugs. Makes me wonder if we should attempt the bug temple. Usually a bad plan, unless you want to cheese mode it. Ooh, we've taken a lot of damage again. Let's run away. Down a little bit. We're burdened. Room we didn't explore. Let's check it out while we're healing. Red Dragon Hatchling drops a bunch of gold, of course. Fire Elemental. Oh, they're tough. Alright, 44 minutes in this episode. We may not get the boss killed in this episode. They have to split it into 2 episodes. That'll be fine, really. I don't want to go out and get unburdened again. You know, I think I'll do that. Let's finish clearing out this tension room. Then I'll go back and drop some weight in this video, start another one, and then we can finish this up. Ooh, look at all those worms. In some ways I should have just left them in there because they would have reduced the monster spawn rate in here by filling the level to capacity. That's how you can pacify a level, is the level can only have so many monsters on it, so if the room fills up with worms, you can stop other monsters from spawning. we done? Three more. Another tension room filled with drakes. Wow. I don't remember there ever being so many tension rooms in here. I wonder if it's always that way now, if that's something they've changed with the update. It makes sense to have rooms just filled with monsters communing with the ancient chaos worm. I think we should be fine with these drakes. What did I just pick up? Pick up the uncursed sling. I don't want the uncursed sling. Let's drop it. Oh, this time what did I pick up? I keep meaning to pick up a stack and the item gets destroyed before I can do it. Pick up less potion of dexterity, potential dexterity. Yeah, I'll take that. Some really good loot in here. Looks like some worms are fighting each other. Ooh, magic quarterstaff. We'll take it. Anything else in here? Nope. Ooh. Another red dragon. Not an ancient red dragon though, just an ordinary red dragon. We can take her. What she drop for us? A lot of gold. Less halberd that could be really good. Clean robe that could be really good. I don't know, I pick up things that are dropped by dragons because there's always a chance it could be really good. Let's peek up to the next level. The air is searingly hot. I kind of want to go empty our inventory, so let's do that and then we'll come back in the next video. That's a good way to break the videos down as well. Does expose us to more potential item destruction though, but not too much. Your muscles grow enormously. Wow, good deal. You know, if you were to ditch all of your destructible items, you could just grind this place for strength increases. I never thought of that before. Might be worth it though. Let's lose some more items. Curious as to what that silver helmet is. Actually, let's try the clean robe on too before we get off here. Just a plain old clean robe. Unfortunate. Helmet beauty. That's kind of what I figured. Let's try out these shields. Nowhere near as good as what we have. Do I really want to be carrying that long sword around for this? Because again, it's very heavy. I'm a bit of a hoarder in this game. Used to always have to take the pack mule and associated traits because of how much I carried, but I've learned over time it's a bad plan. Frequently, the best defense is an offense. Let's drop it. Similarly, that Sap the Swirling Mind is really good, but it is heavy. Rings we're not going to use here, and a ring that I don't know what it is yet. And again, with your potential, it gets harder to increase potential the longer you play. So it's best to save your potions of potential for later, unless you're at cap. And if you're at cap, it's slowing your progress. So then you would drink a potion of potential. So I'm gonna break the video off here, and then get right back to it. So see you in a second. Bye.